we've been accused of being baby machines. So I find that just really hilarious because there's this book I read to my kids for years. I've been reading it for decades. It's called Are You My Mother? The baby bird falls out of the nest, lands on the ground, and walks around to the stop sign, to the signpost, to the light, to the green light, red light, to the tractor, and has one question: are you my mother? And each thing that it asks, he asks this big fat dump truck machine, are you my mother? And finally, the mother bird comes back from collecting those worms and plucks the bird, puts the little baby bird back in the nest and feeds that bird. And the bird's mother has been found. So, when I got married, I looked around my house. I looked at all of my machinery, everything that was running in my house, my fridge, my stove, my cell phone, my fax machine, coffee machine. There's literally no machine that is going to be making babies except for me. And you know what? That's fine. I've got the machinery, so I am going to do it. And I don't think I should be insulted for that, or, that is disparaging. Like, it is my privilege. And when that baby comes out of me and I'm holding that baby, nothing makes me happier. Nothing fills me up more. But is it the only thing I do? No, I do plenty of other things. I work, I run a house, I run a school. There's so much more I can do besides for the fact that that is one of the things that I do. As far as our roles, I think that when I look at the Jewish paradigm and I put on these, I live in America, so I have these American glasses and I view the world with equality and liberty and justice and happiness. But when I'm looking at my Jewish world, it's actually a different pair of lenses that I view the way I am, my obligation and my commitment and my responsibility. That's the Jewish lens. So when you're looking at the different places of men and women, what is my responsibility? What's my obligation here? What's my duty? Where am I needed? And I think it gets very confusing if you're wearing let's say if you're wearing Hollywood glasses. I mean, when I'm wearing my Hollywood glasses, a lot of things are distorted in my life. Talk about body image is distorted, talk about relationships get distorted. If that's the glasses that I am looking at the world through, then yeah, I'm going to look at Judaism and say this is like so far out and this looks so unfair and backward, but it's just a different way of looking at the world. And the tropes of seeing women as victims in Judaism, we're not victims. This is just how we choose to live our life. We have agency and we see a certain set of responsibilities. And I think whichever glasses you're wearing, you would admit that not everybody can do everything. Sure, if I want to do, I'm a free person. I live in America. I can do whatever I want. But I find a lot of meaning staying connected to my community, staying connected to my traditions, staying connected to the vision of what Judaism has for me, for my family, for my environment. And that is the responsibility I have as a Jewish woman. And that feels very empowering and equal, and it makes me feel worthwhile.
If you like that video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell below for hours of the best Jewish content online.